So yesterday I did a bowling alley show, which that's not a real thing. It was in a bar attached to a bowling alley, and it was like a good show. It was like $30 tickets. The people were there to laugh. They were a little rowdy, little
drunk bowling alley,
drunk bowling alley vibes. Yeah, and the host went up and everything, and I don't know. I mean, it was fine. Like it was weird. I got several applause breaks.
Wow, that's awesome.
And then I also was bombing at certain points. So I was killing and then bombing and then killing. It was very weird.
Like a heartbeat.
Right. Yeah. Every time I'm like, I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm like a dolphin who like really can't handle being underwater. He's like, what the fuck? Why was I born a dolphin? This is bullshit. I need way more air than everybody else. That's how I felt. And I'm performing. It's not a stage. I like being elevated. It's fine if I'm not, but I like being elevated.
Yeah, it feels, yeah.
And I walk up to the stage because, like, by the time I get there, everyone's on the one side of the bar. It's just like the side of the bar, really. The wall is a nice shade of gray, and the mic stand is there, and there's people sitting at, like, restaurant bar tables, like, facing you. Mm-hmm. But it's, it's good. It's probably, like, 30 people. It was good. It was overall good. Drew murdered. Drew's a fucking killer. I mean, he's like incredible.
He's an unbelievable comic.
When his dry bar stuff comes out, I can't wait.
I keep telling him. Oh, I don't keep telling him, but when he speaks, people try to claim more.
Yeah,
I keep telling him, dude. I talk to him every day, more than you do.
You know how everybody has a muse?
I'm his.
Yeah,
I'm Drew. They call me Drew's muse.
It's muse time.
I come out with Valentine's Day wings.
Is Drew blue in this case? Or who is the guy?
Blue's Clues?
Yeah, I'm talking Blue's Clues, but who's the dude?
Steve?
Steve-O?
Steve-O? I think that was Steve O.
Yeah. It's and then just a mailbox shoots into Steve-O's ass. Oh, it's mail time.
Dude, I'm sober.
Oh, that hurts so much more.
Oh, I'm sober.
I'm not numb anymore.
I saw this clip and he was promoting the like some podcast highlight clip of him. He goes, I've actually never taken painkillers for pain. And then everybody's like, I was like, all right. Steve. He eats his own poop.
No, he doesn't.
Sober. No, I'm saying the length
that's his new drug.
The length that he has to go to because he doesn't have drugs anymore has made him a sober person, but a much worse person.
The stunts he's doing aren't even entertaining.
Jesus Christ, Steven.
Nobody wants to watch
No one wants to see this. Guys, I'm eating this tarantula's piss. Steven.
It's on top of my shit.
He eats his shit a lot now, guys, that he's sober. Should somebody get that guy drunk again?
He's getting high off his own shit, literally.
You guys see Jackass 4?
No, my friends did. He said it was hilarious and disgusting.
It was alright. It was not disgusting.
Okay.
It was fine.
Yeah.
I was laughing for like 90 minutes consistently.
Really?
Jackass is great.
Jackass. Yeah, you got to see it stoned. The 3D one, I think I saw stoned.
Yeah.
We should see that.
We should see it in a theater, actually, because
Yeah,
my friend went in a theater. Joe, you went in the theaters, right? Yes. And you were with a group of, also high people. Oh, okay.
Sounds like
he said he was alone with a sober guy. Was it just you two? Yeah. All right. Joe's opting out of the podcast. I'm untangling cords in here, guys.
The theater was half full, and like people were laughing, but there was like, when you're in a show, and a comedy show, and you're like, left side of the room's not laughing, you just feel that.
Yeah.
It was just like whole back side of the room not laughing.
Oh.
Whoa.
My friend goes,
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn.
it was fucking weird. I'm like, we don't think this is funny.
That sucks when you're in a movie and the movie's bombing, and you're like, no, it's good.
Yeah. That happened with
you
me in
guys.
Napoleon Dynamite.
That happened with me in Spirited Away.
And Borat. That happened with me. Oh, what do you mean Spirited Away?
the anime?
No one liked that?
No, I went with my mom and my brother, and they hated it.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I didn't really know what it was about. It just looked cool.
It was cool.
It's like a full anime movie, and they're like not here for it.
Yeah, that sucks.
They wanted to walk out. I wouldn't do it. I'm like, her parents are still pigs. We got to see this through.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Where's No Face? Who is No Face?
Yeah, and she bathed him so good.
Yeah.
It gets all clean. And then the dragon eats it and comes back to life.
I need to remember. I need to see it again.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, what I was trying to say is I think when that guy told me about his dry bar special, I was like, that's going to be huge.
Oh, yes.
Huge.
So Drew, and I did come up with something on the way there. I mean, I did, like, half of my bits, most of the bits worked, but then some of them I just shouldn't have done because it's not as universal. These are all married people. I'm used to performing for like young, single / dating / remember dating people. You know, these are like 10 years married, rural Connecticut. You know, which I have bits for. It's like I just chose the wrong bits in some cases, but it still went well. It was like weird. It was good and then bad and then good and then fine. And then Drew before was like, I mean, have fun. I mean, these guys are idiots. Like beforehand, and then Drew, you know, instantly killing. He just goes up in a British accent for the first 5 minutes of his set.
Wow,
just like Rory Scoville would or something. Just it was very funny.
Did you have any moments during the set where you were like, "Yeah, how were you feeling? Take me through it."
They didn't like the planet Earth stuff. When I got into like conservationism as a concept and like global warming, they were like, "What? What do you mean?
Wow,
It's cold now." I'm so tired of winter.
This guy thinks the Earth is round.
Yeah. I did when I did the dead deer one, and like the last line didn't go well because it rarely does, and I'll probably change it or scrap it. But I'm like, what the fuck is this joke? I'm like, yeah, women hate dead deer because they don't have jobs. They can't buy your drinks, and no one laughs. And then I'm like, yeah, that was a bit of a gutter ball. And then I'm like, well, you know, I was waiting to say gutter ball, so I have accomplished that. And, you know, that was fun. And I was waiting for a joke to bomb so I could say gutter ball. And then I said, I got a few strikes. Oh, dude, one guy's like, you ever got one? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay. But is he humble? But is the comedian up there humble? Yeah, I've gotten a gutter ball.
That's so funny.
We've all gotten gutter balls. What are you talking about? I did when I first went up. I wanted to do some stuff about bowling.
Yeah.
You know, when in Rome.
Yeah, bowl.
Yeah, bowl. And I talked about Galaxy Bowl. You remember Galaxy?
Yeah,
You know Galaxy Bowl?
Yeah.
So I asked the people, and they're so funny. They're so like, they're really attentive. And because a lot of them verbally responded like, yeah, no, yeah, I do. You know, just they're Southern for some reason. But, so I'm like, you guys remember what it is? It's like when a bowling alley is like, but what if we were also a nightclub? What if we were bowling inside a lava lamp? What about that? And one guy's like, yeah, they turned the lights off. And then I'm like, do you want to? And I got to laugh. And then he's like, no. And the previous comedian had made fun of him about his daughter transitioning or something, or his son transitioning, because like they were both there, and he's like, you're becoming a woman, whatever. And then so when he said to me, no, you go. It's when the lights are off. Someone is like, don't worry about him. He's been drinking since 11. And I was like, I mean, it's probably why your son's transitioning.
Oh,
you're a lush.
That's awesome.
And then I went, that's not how it works. I don't want anyone leaving here thinking that's how it works.
You have to clip that up, dude.
It didn't.
That's
so
funny.
It didn't do super well, but it did kind of
that's
well.
Hilarious.
Maybe I could.
That's very funny.
With a caption of like, not all great jokes need laughs.
Not all jokes need laughs. Yeah, great jokes don't need laughs.
Yeah,
the
best
that's
jokes
very
don't come
funny.
with laughs.
You never hear the laughter with the best jokes.
That's right.
I had one where I've been much more goofy.
Yeah.
Like, because I think it's because you're in front of any other, brutal out there sometimes. But I did like being ghosted by a guy, and sometimes the crowds were like, oh, and I'd be like, you're telling me. And I was like, I had like moments like that where I was like, just like super stupid. And
that's great.
Yeah. I did the ulcers joke, and
I know.
yeah. And I did like I guess I'll buy a dog in the cane now, buy me a piano or whatever. And it was like oh. And I was like, why did everybody just at the end? And then it wasn't that funny, but I was like, nobody wants me to play the piano? And then I went, you don't believe in me? And then I got like really, really weird.
That was very preachery.
Yeah,
in a good way.
Yeah, little faces. Yeah. I've been making fun of people more too. And every time I opened every night I tried not to have this as planned, but I was like, hey, what's up? I just be like, what's up, Jersey? I like Jersey. And some people would be like, no. And I'd be like, what do you hate Jersey? I was like, you can leave, right? Like that stupid thing. I was like,
of course.
The first night I was like, who's that? A guy who doesn't know who a car is? I want to leave Jersey, but I can't. And that was kind of funny. And then the second night or whatever, last night, I was like Jersey. And someone was like, lie. That's a lie. And I was like, everybody wants to. Yeah, he's like, that's a lie. And I was like,
these are all lies.
Yeah, I know.
These are jokes.
These are all jokes, buddy. And I was like, everybody wants to get the fuck out of here, huh? And like, I got a laugh. I was like, every night I say I like Jersey, and everybody's like, we hate it here. I'm like, there's boats and ferries and modes of transportation.
Yeah,
I was like, you guys have Stockholm syndrome about this state. I was like, do you not know you can leave? And then I was like getting the laughs with that, and I was
That's
like,
great.
they say the Freedom Tower is just a mirage. I'm stuck inside Jersey. It's who I am now. I've gotten like,
It's just a holographic screen. It's a projection, man.
Yeah.
New York ain't real.
Yeah. Anyway,
Nice. That's very funny.
it was fun.
Yeah. And it's, you don't need to say we're always high. It is funny. That's how this podcast started. As me and you on a stoop, we're high.
Yeah. Outside the house.
We're talking about Propel. So the kids you babysit.
Yeah.
The mom actually founded Propel.
Well, so what she does is this is what I...
she a venture capitalist?
Her job title, from what I gather, is that when you're inventing something, there's the actual inventors, like the taste scientists and the flavor scientists. Right. Then there's the people who handle all the logistics and the funding and the branding and all that stuff. She's in charge of everybody. Diddy's coming out with a Ciroc version of seltzer.
What is Ciroc?
Ciroc, I think, is vodka, and I think it's expensive. It's like the first vodka I ever had, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I had like the
Sriracha
pineapple
sauce. Nope. Sriracha? It says, do you mean sriracha? That's how bad I'm spelling Ciroc. Why am I saying Sriracha?
I'm going to make up
Ciroc.
Frere Jacques sauce.
What is that?
You know that song? Frere Jacques,
do re mi, do re mi,
ding ding dong. Is that how it ends?
All right, you dumb kids. You like that shit?
We're gonna learn Frere Jacques.
You like that shit, you dumb kids?
Try saying that word, you dumb kids. I was with Irene yesterday, and she was like, what do you do for the nannies? I was like, I pick them up every day. She's like, why do they need somebody to pick? I was like, they go to different schools. She's like, why? And I was like,
why do they go to different schools?
One of them has a dyslexia. And I was like, so she goes to an idiot school. Big dumb idiot school. Down on where all the idiots be.
She reads calculators, calculators.
Yeah.
She's an idiot.
She does. Well, she has.
Is it
yeah, it even.
Beep.
I think she has.
We're going to beep her name out. One day we'll have serious financial and legal consequences for your man escapades.
For sure.
This family has wealth.
This family probably is one of those families that's not showing me how wealthy they are yet, too.
They have
because
power.
Sometimes this is a little front. I drop them off at the apartment. They say thanks. I close the door. They go, press a little code, and it turns into their real apartment.
Yeah, but you only
Dexter's lab.
All the walls
lab,
flip.
baby. Yeah, into their real, all the walls turn marble. There's just heads of dead animals, kings of the jungle, all the endangered species. All right, kids, dinner's ready. Who wants a stegosaurus egg? Scrambled? Huh? Only got 100 of these left in the known world.
You're watching outside. You're like, why would they hide this from me? I would like a stegosaurus egg.
I would like...
They don't think I can see their wall aquarium? They don't think I deserve that?
Yeah, what specifically are you hiding? Nicer things? You think I'm not supposed to see the nice things in life?
Well, maybe they have like a second family living underneath them that they take their stem cells or something.
Yeah, that's probably
And you can't get into that level of the house.
Yeah, that's got to be...
You know, like in Get Out, where they have that like dentist room that really just swaps bodies?
No, but
you
now
never
I
seen
did.
Get Out?
I didn't see Get Out.
Oh,
I need to see it.
You gotta
I know,
see it.
I know.
That's not really a big spoiler because that's too specific for you to really hold on
Yeah.
to.
No, it doesn't give anything away.
That's how I sleep at night.
Yeah.
When I give people spoilers, I'm like, but you're too dumb to really get that.
Yeah, but when she told me that she did that, I did like feel, because Propel's my favorite water, and I was starstruck. I had like kind of vertigo for a moment.
Really?
I was like, oh my god.
You're behind Grape.
Yeah, I really everything was spinning, but she was clear.
Yeah.
Did you say Propel?
You know in movies when they have like a hallucination scene, there's like a fisheye lens, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And her forehead's like 3 times the size of her face.
I pass out. I wake up to her. Here, squirts Propel in my mouth. It's Arctic piss.
It's mine.